You probably already know that you can hide columns or rows in Excel just by clicking on their headings, right-click, hide them, and then you can unhide them again by selecting Arrange It Includes the Hidden Rows, right-click, and unhide. And that's a really useful feature when you need to do something like calculate a number so that it can be used in another calculation, but you don't actually want it to be visible in your spreadsheet. That way you can put it in a column by itself, hide it, but still use it in other formulas. But I also see people using that a lot to simplify their view of the spreadsheet, maybe to get rid of some clutter. Like here, if you want to get rid of those months that don't have amounts in them yet, you could hide those columns. See just your first three and the total. And then when you want to go back, you can unhide it. But if you use it a lot for that, especially if you got a spreadsheet where you're gonna be switching between a detailed view and a summary view like that a lot, there's another tool you should know about called grouping. So to group rows, and you work the same on columns, you highlight the rows or columns that you want. Then on your data tab, you hit the group button, and you can see it's got this line here to show you which rows are grouped. And this button with a minus tells me that it's already expanded. If I click on it to collapse it, now I only see the total below that, the row right below the range I had selected, and this turns to a plus instead of a minus. I can click on it again to expand that, and you can put as many different groups as you want on your spreadsheet. And when you have multiple groups, you can use the buttons up here to expand or collapse multiple groups at a time. To get rid of a group, just make sure you have those rows highlighted and click on Ungroup, or make sure you don't have anything else selected. You can say Clear Outline and get rid of all of them at once. Now, if that's helpful to you, there's another extension of that feature. If you click on the down arrow here underneath the group button, you see Auto Outline. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to put in groups for me. What it does is it looks for every place that I've got a total or a subtotal and puts in a collapsible group in to cover those ranges. So you can expand or collapse as much as you want. You can roll up on your varying levels of detail here, and just makes it a really quick, easy way to to be able to roll things up, get your detailed view, but then go right back to a summary and switch back and forth all you want, and you never have to worry about accidentally forgetting to to unhide sections of your spreadsheet before you print it or pass it on to someone. It'll cause confusion. So it really is a good alternative to hiding and unhiding rows when you're doing it just to change your view of your data.